goals every business owner should make for 2023. Hey guys, my name is Jessica. I'm the owner of Correct Business Solutions, a virtual accounting firm. My mission every day is to help business owners gain clarity and insight into the financial side of their business. We know that finances are not everyone's cup of tea, so let us help you so that you can focus on the parts of your business that you love instead of being stuck in front of a computer trying to figure out how to enter all your financial data and make it make sense. So Happy New Year. We hope you're as excited about the year ahead as we are, and we're excited to share and bring more value with our best tips and content in business, finances, and tax with you into the new year. So, ready to enter a new year, fresh with opportunity and possibility, but not sure what resolutions you should make for your business this year? Well, here are 12 New Year's resolutions every business should set for 2023. Advance your online presence. I think this is something that a lot of businesses realized when COVID hit. There were a ton of businesses that had absolutely no online presence when COVID hit. And so when everything shut down and you weren't an essential business, you pretty much were screwed unless you were able to move things online. While things are not so dire now, it is still extremely important to not only have that online presence, but to advance it. Keep it moving forward because it's more important nowadays. Most people are online nowadays, and the majority of us are actually going to go look for something we need or want online first. Having that online presence is crucial in today's world. Provide stronger employee incentives. We are seeing a shift in the power dynamic between employees and employers. Gone are the days when just giving your employees wages was enough to keep them at your company. And that was never a good thing anyways. Do you really want employees that are only there for the money? Or do you want them there, yeah, sure, for the money, but also because they love working for you? Incentives don't always have to mean 401k and insurance either. They can also be rewards for helping your company hit its KPIs. Or you can establish KPIs for your employees and have incentives for them too. The key takeaway here is that you should offer more than just a paycheck to your employees. You will usually see a good return on that investment. Happy employees will work better for you. Build a better growth mindset. So growth mindset is one of those phrases that has always seemed to me like a buzzword that gets tossed around a lot. It sounds cliche. My kids hear it a lot in the school too. But it does happen to also be a useful thing. A growth mindset basically means that you're not only open to learning new things and taking on challenges, but that you welcome them. You know that things do not stay the same. The world is ever changing, and to stay flexible is the way to go. You can build a better growth mindset by always looking for new things to learn, by realizing that when things get challenging, you can use those challenging times to grow into a better person or better business. Building a better growth mindset also means welcoming feedback and then taking that feedback and trying to be better. The world is not static, and neither should your business be. Learn to delegate and do more of it. So delegation is the name of a game for a business owner. There's absolutely no reason for you to be doing it all. Learning to let go and delegate can be one of the hardest things for a business owner to do. We have a certain way we do things and how we want them to get done, and it's never as good when someone else does it, right? Well, done is better than perfection. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. And if something has to be done a certain way or you want it to be done a certain way, then it's time for you to sit down and write out your process for how you do it, step by step. Even record a video of you doing it. This is called an SOP, or standard operating procedure. Assume the person who will be doing this task or job knows absolutely nothing about it, and create a step-by-step how-to on how you want it done. Then you can hand it off to an employee or someone else and know that it will still get done how you want it, but you're not the one doing it anymore. It's no longer taking up valuable space in your brain. You're the business owner. Your job is to lead the business in the direction you want it to go in, not necessarily doing the nitty-gritty work anymore. If you want to grow as a business, then you need to delegate. Get involved in your community and give back. As we say in the scouting community, do a good turn daily. Get out there and put some good out in the world. Not only will this make you feel like $1,000,000, but it will also start to establish or improve your business's presence in your community. People will take notice that you and your business are out there in the community giving back, and it either gives them a chance to discover you or it reinforces all the good things they've already thought about your business. I know that I am more likely to want to do business with a business that I see doing good things in the community than with a business that I haven't seen. Foster a more positive work environment. Think back on all the jobs that you've held before becoming a business owner. I'm sure we've all had that one job that we hated going to each day. Why did we hate it? Well, it could be that we didn't like the type of the work we were doing, but more often than not, it was the type of environment we were working in. And I'm not talking about it was too hot or too cold. I'm talking about being stressed out to the max because your coworkers were always rude or mean, or they were always slacking off on the job, leaving you with all the work to do, or your boss was always yelling at you for things beyond your control, or you had unrealistic expectations of how much work was to be completed each day. I bet you couldn't wait to quit that job or wished every day that you would get fired. Don't be the same way. Make your business a place that your employees love to come and work at. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have rules and expectations, but there's a difference between having rules and expectations and being so strict and unrealistic in your expectations that nothing ever gets done. Be the place of employment that you always wish you had. Prioritize work-life balance. Being a business owner, it can seem like we are never off the clock. It can seem like you work more now than you ever did before. This is because you need to set boundaries and set boundaries specifically with yourself. I bet you became a business owner for freedom, right? Then why does it seem like you have even less downtime than before? Boundaries. You need to prioritize a work-life balance. Why did you become a business owner? To be able to spend more time with your family, to be able to have more money so you can go do more things that you want to do. We should not be living to work, but working to live. Try your very best to not take home work with you. You deserve downtime just like your employees do. This is why it's so important to delegate, so that you can start doing the things that you wanted to be able to do when you first started your business. Develop a more compassionate approach. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, right? Or how about do unto others as you would have them do unto you? Basically, treat others how you would want to be treated. We all deserve compassion. Now, this doesn't mean become a doormat and let everyone walk all over you in your business, but you don't have to be rude or mean either. You can be firm in your approach while also still being compassionate about it. This is especially true with dealing with anyone who is being irrational, disrespectful, or hurtful. As my dad used to always say, two wrongs don't make a right. Create a clearer sense of direction. I'm sure you have a vision of how and where you want your business to be someday, some grand dream of what it will be like in the future. But how are you going to get there? Take some time to sit down and write out exactly what you want your business to look like. Then start writing out what you need to do to reach that. Doing this will help you develop a plan to get your business where you want it to be. Once you have that plan, you can start chunking it out into smaller pieces and create SMART goals to help you achieve it. Then take a look at what you're doing right now in your business. Is what you're doing helping you to achieve those goals that you set? Is what you're doing going to help you reach the end game for your business? If not, then it's a hindrance and you need to think about cutting it loose. So once you have a clear sense of direction, then you can start getting rid of the things that are holding you back. That clarity will help you achieve your dreams. Listen closely to customers. I'm not saying the customer is always right. There are many times the customer doesn't know what they're talking about. But if you keep hearing the same thing over and over from your customers, then it's time to listen and take note. Whether they are saying good things or bad things, it's true. If they are saying good things, then it's your sign to keep doing those things or to do more of them because that's what the customers want. If it's bad things, then maybe it's time to take a look at what they are saying and see about changing it. There's no sense in continuing to do the things your customers are not liking. Now, I'm not talking about a couple here or there because there will always be complainers or naysayers, and they obviously weren't your target audience. But if all of a sudden customers who had previously been satisfied or happy with your business all start saying the same thing, then it's time to start investigating. Listening closely to your customers can also help you develop new products and services. They will basically tell you what it is that they want if you're listening closely. Practice managing your cash flow more effectively. Managing a business's cash flow is important to the health of any business. If you don't have enough money to cover not only the bills, but to be able to afford more supplies to make the product or provide the services that your business does, then how are you going to make more money? One of my favorite books is Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. Not only does he emphasize the importance of you, the business owner, actually taking home some profit, but he is a big proponent of not spending more on expenses than you have. I definitely recommend reading that book if you haven't already done so, and I'll drop a link down in the description for you to be able to find that on Amazon. But beyond looking at the balance in your bank account, do you know your business's cash flow? This is why one of the standard financial reports that Kirk Business Solutions provides to its monthly bookkeeping clients is the statement of cash flow. In addition to knowing how much money you made and how much you spent, it's also important to know where that money got spent at and when. And then you can know when expenses are going to be coming out of your account, so you know how much money you need in that account to cover those expenses. The last one is learn new skills. We should always be learning. This ties back to building a better growth mindset. There are always more things to learn, not only about business in general or about the industry that your specific business is in, but in life in general. Learn a new language or learn how to garden, something. Make an effort to learn a new skill in both your business life and your personal life. Even if after you've learned it, you decide that it's not for you, then hey, at least you tried and you exercised that brain of yours and kept it flexible. We are never too old to learn new tricks. Your resolutions don't just have to be personal ones. You can also set resolutions for your business, goals that will help your business to grow more successfully over the next few months. If you need help with moving your business forward financially, we are happy to assist you. Schedule a call with us today. The link will be in the description.